Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. We have quite a weird style for a very popular car. And you may say, hey, but I never knew the 500 was also made as a hatch, not a hatch, but like an open style car. Well, no longer runarounds. What we got for you right now, it's a 143 scale, 1958 Fiat 500 Jolly America. Now they call it America because they think it was trying to bring it towards the American market. Now this is basically very similar to the, if you're more familiar with the Fiat 600 Jolly, which was quite a little bit more popular. They had quite they had more acceptance, or they were a little bit more known. You know, these cars nowadays, they are classics. They are classics. They're very rare. They sold probably for over $100,000 in an auction, because they're not common. They're not very common to see. And I have to say, they're not, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my favorite Fiat 500 for sure, even though it looks very sunny day, happy car. But if you don't live in such a sunny day weather place, it may not work for you. Uh, you know, it was not a car sold in mass production. No, it wasn't. The Fiat 500, it was, but not this style. This was actually made from a it was like aftermarket fixing. But it was actually by Gia. If you know the design house Gia, they did a conversion. But it was not nothing crazy. Very few exist nowadays, I gotta say. They were not the most reliable cars in chassis and all that. And this is an old car. It's over at least almost, well, not almost, it's 65 years old now. So it's a very old car. It's a mini car. It's not a car that's sold in mass production. But let me tell you, it was a little bit, it was weird. I like the white wall weird, the white wall wheels, the tires. It gives it a very Americanized. In America they love those white wall tires, and they want to bring the clientele from. They want to make sure they start liking and buying these cars. What do you guys think about this car? It's a very strange looking car. Have you ever seen them in person? I seen the 600 Jolly, not the 500. I seen the 600 Jolly one time. I saw it in the museum, which I looked at it and I already seen them in the picture, so I knew what was it. But I kept looking at it and I said, wow, did people really buy this car? Because the roof was like a tent. And it looked so fragile. The car looked so fragile. It looked like a type of car that you will only drive like in a golf course. It was not a car the Fiat 500 or the 600, the regular ones, they're all enclosed. Even though they're very small, they can handle the roads with no problems, or back then. But this one with no coverage, and if it had a little roof, it was like a tent type of roof. I don't know. That's why I guess they could not sell them in big quantities. They sold very little quantities. But I mean, it's still very attractive. It's not very attractive. It's different. That's the right word. It's a very different kind of car that you may not expect to see very often, and especially nowadays. Cars like this, mm, I don't know how much can be sold. It has so many safety issues that I don't think it will even be permitted to be driven on the roads nowadays if it was a new car. Alright guys, so I'm going to let it go around a few times so you can have a nice look at it. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, so looking at it, and I just imagine someone probably driving in the coast of California. If you're familiar with the coast of California, it's very surfer board type of young surfer with driving his girlfriend around. I'm not sure who could really drive these type of cars unless you're into that type of scene. I love convertibles, but I would have probably feel a bit unsafe in this one. With no side doors, I mean, even when I see a Jeep, guys, when I see those Jeeps, they take out those doors, like to show off. I don't really understand why would they do that. To me, it's such a unsafe move. You never know, like, someone can hit you on the side, and there goes your legs and any type of protection you may have. So anyway, I'm not wishing anybody bad luck on, especially if you're driving these type of cars. I'm just saying that I would feel very unsafe myself. Alright guys, don't forget to give me that nice thumbs up. I would truly appreciate. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and click the bell next to the subscribe button, which will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And also comment, let me know what you guys think about these cars. Let me know if you've seen them in person, if you have seen them in a museum or in a car show. Alright, so take care of yourselves, and goodbye.